Episode 3: Fighting his family. In our last story, the boy once called the strange boy overcame the death of his father and the martyrdom of his close aide, Hirate Masahide, and awakened as the head of the Oda clan. However, a new trial stood before him. It was a power struggle with his own blood relatives. Even before Nobunaga became the head, the Oda clan was not united. Nobuhide's brothers, Nobumitsu, Nobutoki, and Nobutsugu, each had their own power bases. And their eyes were cold towards Nobunaga, who had become the new head. Can we really entrust Owari to that strange boy? My brother has fallen ill, and all the retainers have given up on Nobunaga. Now is the time for us to rise. In their hearts, there was a swirl of distrust towards Nobunaga, and ambition to become the head themselves. Among them, the movement to make Nobunaga's younger brother, Oda Nobutoki, the head of the clan, was a decisive step towards the clan's division. Nobunaga was silently watching this situation. Even if they are my blood relatives, to survive this chaotic era, I cannot be lenient. In the depths of his eyes, a cold light resided. Nobunaga's younger brother, Oda Nobutoki, was known as a calm and intelligent person, and he had earned the trust of his retainers. He was widely considered to be far more capable as a leader than Nobunaga. Many retainers, unable to tolerate Nobunaga's bizarre behavior, began to flock to Nobutoki. Among them was the chief retainer, Shibata Katsuie, who was supposed to have supported Nobunaga. Lord Nobutoki, Lord Nobunaga's actions are too much. If things continue like this, the Oda clan will be destroyed. Please, let me entrust the future of Owari to you, Lord Nobutoki. Katsuie bowed his head to Nobutoki with tears in his eyes. He was deeply conflicted between his loyalty to Nobunaga and his desire for the survival of the Oda clan. However, Nobunaga's strange behavior escalated day by day, and Katsuie finally decided to abandon Nobunaga. Having made up his mind to support Nobutoki as the head, Katsuie openly rebelled against Nobunaga. This news quickly spread throughout Owari. Shibata Katsuie has rebelled against Lord Nobunaga. Is the Oda clan finally going to be split in two? Nobunaga heard this news quietly. Was his heart filled with anger or sadness? However, his expression remained as emotionless as ever. In 1556, the conflict between Nobunaga and Nobutoki finally escalated into an armed conflict. Shibata Katsuie and Hayashi Hidesaga, who supported Nobutoki, raised an army and began their march to attack Nobunaga's home base, Kiyosu Castle. This battle is known as the Battle of Inoue. In terms of military strength, Nobutoki's army had a clear advantage. Lord Nobutoki is the true head. We will defeat Nobunaga and rebuild the Oda clan. The soldiers of Nobutoki's army were full of enthusiasm. On the other hand, Nobunaga's army was outnumbered. But Nobunaga himself led from the front, outwitting Nobutoki's army with his clever tactics. It seems my father's teachings and Lord Masahide's teachings did not reach you after all. Nobunaga found an opening in Nobutoki's army and launched a surprise attack. Before the fierce assault of Nobunaga's army, Nobutoki's army completely fell apart. Shibata Katsuie fought bravely, but he was powerless against Nobunaga's masterful command. Nobunaga defeated the soldiers of Nobuyuki's army one after another, and finally closed in on Nobuyuki's main camp. Nobuyuki, witnessing Nobunaga's overwhelming strength, realized his defeat. The battle ended in a decisive victory for Nobunaga. The power struggle within the clan was settled by Nobunaga's military might. After winning the Battle of Inoue, Nobunaga was tormented by what to do with his captured brother, Nobuyuki. All the retainers advised him, "Nobuyuki is a traitor. He should be executed." However, Nobunaga decided to forgive Nobuyuki and welcome him back as a retainer. "We of the Oda clan will unify Owari and eventually unify the country. For that, Nobuyuki's strength is necessary." Nobunaga, above all, tried to value his family. This generous action of Nobunaga surprised and moved his retainers. And Shibata Katsuie, who had betrayed him, was also impressed by Nobunaga's magnanimity and swore his heartfelt loyalty. "Lord Nobunaga, I, Katsuie, will protect you even if it costs me my life." Katsuie bowed deeply to Nobunaga. However, this peace did not last long. Nobuyuki once again plotted to betray Nobunaga. Detecting Nobuyuki's second rebellion, Nobunaga this time showed no mercy and had Nobuyuki killed. Now, the Oda clan has finally won, Nobunaga muttered with a cold look in his eyes. In this way, Nobunaga quelled the internal conflicts with his family, and began his path to unifying Owari. However, an even more formidable enemy stood in his way. The great daimyo, Imagawa Yoshimoto, based in Suruga province, had begun his invasion of Owari. In the next battle, the Battle of Okewazama, how will Nobunaga overcome this crisis? The first step toward unifying the country was about to begin.